Okay, well, welcome back to my next video. Again, this video is sponsored by CoinOpNY.com, and we're at Fantasy Raceway near Rochester, New York, and Greece, New York. And Rodger Hoffman owns the store, and it's a slot car racing track store, but it also has a vintage arcade. So we're going to take a little tour here. The main door is right here. There's Rodger over there, hard at work, fixing cars and stuff. But we're going to look at some of the vintage arcade stuff here. And you have a nice centipede over here. And then we have, I think this is a hard driving here. Atari games. It's got a little bit covered up there. And then over here you have a Cruisin' USA. And over here we have tucked in back here near the front window is a Indiana Jones. Very nice. Moving over here, we have a nice road show and a sit-down Daytona USA. We have Scared Stiff over here. And in between all the vintage video games and stuff like that, you have all the slot car stuff. If you're in here and you want to buy some old slot cars or new slot cars and you're just starting your collection and that.
There's a race on TV actually of one of our...
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those cars going. Going. It's amazing.
One to that.
And getting over here.
Oh, I was close.
And over here we have a Monaco GP. It's a little Sega race car game. And Donkey Kong over there. Doing a vintage video here for Rodger's shop. Little ice chest Coke machine. It's pretty cool. Behind this, guys, is a slot car drag race. You can see it goes all the way back there. Look at that. It starts all the way up there. He's going to show this to me in a little bit.
I got guys just
so, finishing the arcade tour here. They have a nice Tron by Bally. And a nice pole position. Cool thing I like about Rodger's is he's got all this advertising and stuff. It's very cool. Okay, moving on.
Ones aren't grabbing as well.
Galaxian. And we're going to turn over here. A really nice Space Invaders. Very nice. Alright, let's slowly turn so we don't get you guys dizzy. We'll walk back here and some more vintage games. Look at that nice neon. Really nice. And here we have a vintage Missile Command. And a Miss Pac-Man. Now here's a cool game. This is an old, one of the first video games in the mid-70s, Midway Seawolf.
#1 game from 1976.
Yep, 1976. This really got the coin-op industry really going. I mean, video games were just starting to come out, and they got away from the Pong stuff, and they came out with this game, the Seawolf, and man, let me tell you something, the operators that were putting this game out on location, they were raking in the quarters. And this thing still rakes in the quarters, right, Rodger?
Yep.
It's a great game. We got some really good over here. Look at this. Discs of Tron. When's the last time you seen one of these? This is in a working arcade in Rochester, New York. Can you believe that? And I'm going to have a little play on that. And you can see there's a good view of the cabinet here. Alright, so let's walk back here, see what else we got. We got virtual racing. And we have one of those ones that has a lot of games on it. Stargate, Robotron, Defender, Williams. It's a multi-game, Bubbles, Splat. Not MAME. It's got one of those like 10-in-1 boards or 12-in-1 boards in it. Okay. Over here we have a Battle Zone. What's cool about Rodger is he's got these little cards up here. tells you what the high score is. So when you come into his old-fashioned arcade here, video arcade, hey, you get to know what you're shooting for. It gives you a little something to shoot for. There's a nice Mr. Do. Very nice. All the cabinets are in nice shape. All the games are working. Here's a Gallica. Really nice. Again, all the scores are right up there. I mean, how can you beat that? And then when you get back over here, he's got a little place where you can have your pizza and your pop, your little birthday party. Lots of decorations, and then we got like a nice Twilight Zone back over here. Pinball machine. And there's the back of that vintage scoreboard we were talking about. All electromechanical, keeps track of the laps. They made that in the late 60s. Man, where are you going to see one of those? And flashing guitars and all that. It's really, really cool. Very cool. And that's looking back at the front of the store. So you really want to have some fun, you come down to Rodger's Fantasy Raceway, play some classic video arcade games, play some pinball, race some slot cars, have a party, get a group together, and really have an old-fashioned fun time. This is what life's all about. So, hey, I want to thank you for checking out my my new video here, and we're going to do one more of Rodger's drag racing slot car track here, and make sure you go to video 3. So thanks for watching, and remember, always go to coinopny.com for more vintage coin-op videos. Thanks.